Cyclists in the final stage of the Tour de France are now making their way to Paris. They took off just hours after police fired on a car near the finish line. Authorities say it drove toward a group of police officers after being involved in an accident. No one was hurt and police do not believe the incident was terror-related. As for the race itself, 2013 winner Chris Froomes of Britain has all but clinched this year's title. Barring anything catastrophic, he'll become the first Brit to win the Tour twice. World Sport Patrick Snell joins us now with the latest, and Patrick, he seems to have it in the bag.
He really does, yes. He'll take a 72-second lead, Lynda, into this final stage. The ceremonial passing, the processional passing into Paris along the famed Champs-Élysées. He really made it safe during Saturday's stage 20. That's when he got the job done. He beat off a really sustained attack from the Colombian Lynda Kinkade, really talented 25-year-old Colombian who really is tipped to go on to have huge success long-term in the Tour de France. He was looking to make serious inroads into the then overall lead that Froome had of 2 minutes 38 seconds, and he did. He made good inroads, but not nearly enough for the record to see Frenchman Thibaut Pinot winning that stage 20. But Froome emerging intact with a 72-second overall lead. And this is what Froome had to say about his overall position following Saturday's stage 20.
It was always a dream for me to be able to ride the general classification. I knew I could climb well, I could time trial well. So for me, it was when I grow up, I want to be able to ride the GC. But I didn't quite think that was going to come so early.
Froome talking as though he's pretty much got it in the bag. He knows that 72 seconds, and he's looking to become the first Brit, Kenyan born in this case,
yes.
But he's looking to become the first British cyclist to win what I believe is cycling's toughest challenge for the second time.
And it's just a mere formality riding into the finish line, isn't it?
It should be. I mean, historically, you get this. I've been there on the Champs-Élysées. It's a wonderful Sunday. There are thousands. The local French come out. You've got all the internationals who are on vacation in Paris. They all come out along that Champs-Élysées. They breathe in the atmosphere. You see colours from all kinds of different nations. And barring a disaster, this is very much Froome's to lose. There was one incident came to mind. I remember Greg LeMond back in the late 80s, 89, I think it was. He eclipsed. He overcame a 50-second deficit and overcame the challenge of Laurent Fignon, a really dramatic finish back in the late 80s. I don't see anything like that happening, but you know what?
You never know.
You never know, but this is Froome. He's confident. Team Sky have done a lot of great things to get him ready for this, and he is going to be a worthy winner, no question about that.
Excellent. Patrick Snell, great to have you as always. Thank you. Well, the latest world news headlines are just ahead. Plus, Syria's president makes a startling admission about the war tearing up his country. We'll have that just ahead.